Hello, Max here, and I hope those of you that are in the early start are enjoying yourselves and smashing nerds to pieces. Figuratively speaking, of course. In the real world, please hug nerds, as long as you're not too sweaty. It's now time to run through hero mechanics so you guys can fully understand things like ultimate health and being on fire. As you may have noticed, all the different heroes have varying health pools. This is all well and good when playing a hero, as the nice user interface tells you exactly how many hit points you have remaining in the bottom left-hand corner, but sometimes you're going to want some kind of indication of what your enemies' or allies' hit points are. The bar that will appear above their head will give you that indication. Every segment represents 25 hit points, giving a close enough idea of how much health they have. For those of you that have been paying extra special attention, you may have noticed that there is different coloured health. White represents health, blue indicates shields, and yellow signifies armor. The white health is just normal, bulk standard bargain basement hit points. There is no damage mitigation and there is no way to heal it without an ability or health pack. Shields also have no damage mitigation, but if the hero does not take damage for 3 seconds, the shields will recharge at 25 hit points a second. Abilities and health packs will also heal shields. Armor will not recharge, but it can be healed with abilities and health packs, with the exception of armor packs dropped by Torbjorn. Armor does provide mitigation though. It reduces any damage taken by 5, and if the unmitigated damage is less than 10, it will reduce it by 50%. This means armor does very little against high damage attacks from heroes like Hanzo, Widowmaker and Pharah, but is stronger against high fire rate heroes like Tracer and Soldier 76. No form of health will take full damage from any height in game, so don't ever worry about jumping out of windows. Now we're going to talk about ultimates. The other abilities in the game are managed by cooldowns or resources, but every hero's ultimate is charged and can only be used once the charge reaches 100%. The nice circle at the bottom of the screen shows you how close you are to your next ultimate. So how does it charge? Every hero passively charges their ultimate just by being in the game, even when they are dead. However, if you switch heroes, the ultimate is reset to 0%. Charge can be added to the ultimate by dealing damage or healing. However, healing self-inflicted damage does not charge your ultimate. The amount of passive charge and charge gained from damage and healing varies between the different heroes. I've put a link in the description to a spreadsheet managed by the Reddit community. If you click the Ultimate Charge Rates tab, the information currently displayed on the screen is available. I would recommend using that and not this image from the video, as the live spreadsheet is kept up to date. Damage amped per 1% refers to Mercy's damage boost Caduceus beam, meaning for every 15 damage her buffed ally deals, she will charge 1%. Now we're going to look at being on fire and what that means. In the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, just under your health bar, is your fire meter. The small triangle indicates the point at which you will be on fire. Now this is not NBA Jam. Being on fire does not change anything for your hero at all. It's just the game's way of letting you and everyone else know that you're being a bit of a badass. The only small impact it does have on the game is it does let you know who the bigger threats currently are on the enemy team. When looking at the scoreboard, the default key is tab, players that are currently on fire have burning portraits. These are the players that are contributing the most to their team's victory. If they are enemy players, it might be worth targeting them with assassins or maybe picking favourable heroes against them, although I'm not sure how much value there is in doing this. So how to charge your fire meter. You may have noticed when you kill an enemy hero or deployable, a number appears next to the name with the fire symbol. This indicates how much fire you gained. It is a percentage of the damage you dealt to them in relation to their total HP, and it can never be greater than 100. This means if a hero is healed while you kill them and you deal more than their total HP, you will still only receive 100 fire for the kill. The meter represents 350 fire and you will be considered on fire at 250 or above. The fire meter degrades at 5 points a second. You also gain fire by capturing objectives, pushing payloads, blocking damage, healing, and assisting your team with abilities like Mercy's Resurrect and Widowmaker's Infrasight. And that about wraps up hero mechanics. Hopefully I've given you guys everything you need with the Overwatch Basics playlist and the individual hero guides to have the best start you possibly can with this amazing game. Don't worry, there is still more guide-like videos to come in the form of map breakdowns, and I'm hoping to have most of those ready for launch on May 24th. I also have an idea for a series about improving as a player that I'll be looking for feedback on as soon as I get the first episode up, so keep an eye out for that. And now that Martin and the rest of the Cynical Nerds can play, I will be throwing together some fun gameplay edits. As always, like, subscribe, make sure you take it easy, and I'll see you soon.